Test. Test, test. Better? I think I need to reduce the gain on this bad Larry, right? Test. 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 I think this is probably good, right? You guys aren't getting killed by this audio. But what if I yell? I guess if I yell, we'll be... All right, cool. Good morning. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to make my gain a little bit quieter so I don't, like, destroy your ears. Thanks for the tip, man. Scott always being super helpful everywhere he goes. Have you thanked your Scott today? If you haven't, be sure to thank Scott today. Scott is awesome. You do it well, man. You do it absolutely well. You're too based, my friend. You're too based. All right. So we had here's what we're doing today. Well, first off, we're closing all the chat platforms that are open. That's better. Oh, wait, no. Why is Zoom still open? So, yeah, well, we went down the rabbit hole a little bit this weekend at Eat Denver. We ended up talking to a bunch of projects, a bunch of these like database projects, and I was like, "So what's up? What's the deal? What, are you guys good? Do you guys suck? Why should I use you? Why should I build with you?" Yeah, and you know, let's just ignore this little blip in the corner here. It's just, maybe I'll put a fist in front of it. Or maybe I should just like code like this. You know what? Never mind. But yeah, so I was like, "What's up? Tell me about your protocols." And they was all like, "Yo, I'm Filecoin. I'm Ceramic. I'm Arweave. I'm IPFS. I'm awesome because XYZ, HJK, Elemental OP." And I was like, "What? That's so sick. You're so cool. Man, I'm definitely going to use you in my next project." And they were like, "Yeah, okay, word." And I was like, "Okay, peace." And then went to the next one. And then I was like, "Yo, tell me about yourself." And they were like, "Man, we're like JK Elemental P QRS TUVWXYZ. That's why we're dope." And I was like, "What? Oh, that's better than the last protocol that I talked to." But like, maybe the last protocol is better actually, but only in certain circumstances. Do you know how you compare to them? And they were like, "Well, and I was like, "Oh snap! I gotta learn. I gotta compare and contrast. I gotta DYOR. I gotta do my own research." wow. Then I was like, "Oh wow, these two protocols are super cool." Then I went about my merry day, and I was like, and then I bumped into another one of these guys, and they were like, "Man, ours is better because blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Shit, there's too many for me to keep track of." So that's what we're doing today for the first bit. We're just going to go look at these things and see what's up. So we've done some work with IPFS, with Filecoin, and with Ceramic. And by done some work, I mean we've done some research. So it's time to see where the brass tacks meet the rails. Do a little bit more research on some of these other ones, see what's good. And then put our notes into this markdown file. And then whichever one meets our needs the best is the one that we're gonna use. That's pretty much it. So Yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, I ended up having some really good conversations though. Like they were really good conversations. All these protocols are doing really cool things, but now I'm just like, shit, like they're all doing really cool things. How do I pick one? So we're just gonna spend some time today to like actually see what's up because people can talk a big game, but then be absolutely useless. I mean, like if I had learned about Tron by talking to Justin Sun, maybe that's gonna win me over and make me want to work with Tron. It's only by following up and doing the compare and contrast that I would go, oh, no, I would never touch that. No, get that crap away from me. I believe Alpha might be like Chainlink in the future. I don't know what you mean by that, but let's jump in. Talk long we talked about. I want to look at this, and my jaw's hurting again. So let's try talking here. Storage chains compared. This comparison has been made to let you understand pros and cons of the leading projects in the decentralized storage. So this is by Skynet Wiki. So I bet you they're going to be Skynet biased. So we just got to keep that in mind. Don't expect any scoring table. Many projects have had these blah, 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 blah. Chains compare from a technical perspective. In this section, I will be breaking down the technical differences between the major players in the decentralized storage space. Quotes will be explained later. Oh, this sounds like a Bitcoin Max. He wrote this. In the decentralized storage space. Though, keep in mind that I am prominent in the SIA community, so all of my opinions obviously have bias, so should be taken with. I think I actually saw SIA at MIT Bitcoin Expo that I went to like a year or two ago. I do remember them. Yeah. Anyways, Filecoin. When people think decentralized storage, this is the first thing that comes to mind. Yep. They had a massive ICO that raised over $250 million and a darling team from the decentralized community behind the product, Protocol Labs. Yep. I chatted with them at ETH Denver, which had previously developed IPFS, which is a darling protocol. Yep. To say the least, hopes have been very high for Filecoin, and they finally reached mainnet after many years' work in the late 2020s. So, since they are the big name, I'm of course going to include them in this comparison. SIA, and this is where he pitches himself. Started or she, excuse me, I apologize. This is where they pitch themselves. Started in 2014. SIA was one of the first decentralized storage protocols to come to fruition. Not only that, it has been in mainnet for years now, which has allowed a small but dedicated group of devs to work on the project. Total development costs over the years was around 6.6 million and blah blah blah. It's also worth noting that SIA never had an ICO. Never an ICO. Skynet is an interesting L2 solution addressing content distribution that was released in early 2020, which you may be reading on this now, that utilizes SIA's decentralized storage and makes SIA a good point to compare against. Storch, or however you pronounce it. Another crypto product, 2014. They released V1 beta project through inception. They raised a bunch of money through multiple running rounds, and most of it was raised. I don't know this group. Decentralized cloud storage. Oh, so it's right. Oh, this seems legit. Become a host. Okay, Zero Chain is a tad different than the other competitors due to its eccentric. We love eccentric. Data privacy and protection platform. That doesn't sound like what we're looking for. It's a compliance chain. That doesn't sound like what we want, but we'll look at it anyways. So they didn't include Arweave, which is kind of the other main one that we wanted to look at. What's to compare? Consensus algorithm, block time, chains compare, consensus algorithm. Let us begin. I'm covalent, blah, 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 by the way. Cool. So who is this?
Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on once you've left, auto unlock.
Okay, whatever. Foghorn uses an odd variation of IPFS. It's pretty biased language already. Called proof of space-time. It effectively works by creating a power table by testing the usable capacity of the hosts that offer capacity of the network. Yeah, so they issue a challenge. This is what we've read about. Then a randomness beacon is to select a random host weighted by the power table. Yep. So this part I wasn't the biggest fan of for Foghorn. This block leader can then use previously grabbed transactions and form a new block based on them. This method of consensus is unproven and has its own set of issues, namely that the host and the miner, who have separate interests, are now acting as one entity. And due to the cutting-edge nature of the tech, we just don't know when these motives will clash the hardest. See, like this isn't the breakdown that I was looking for. See, I use a near identical consensus algorithm as Bitcoin. I'm not going to go into too much detail here because if it uses proof of work, I'm also not a big fan. I gotta watch a fucking.
What does it mean to have a Bitcoin? Many people have heard of Bitcoin.
Okay. People broadcast transactions into transaction pool. These transactions include a fee. Yep. Every miner looks into the transaction pool, grabs those transactions. Yep. So this is just Bitcoin, but not. Proof of work and how you recommend the three blah 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 blah. But in essence, is that for very expensive and specialized hardware and a huge amount of electricity used to perform effectively useless computation. Oh Jesus, this is a pessimistic article. In order to make money and secure the network, it isn't particularly efficient. Doesn't so okay. I said it was a Bitcoin maxi, but they're calling proof of work useless basically. Doesn't scale well. Requires a long block time to function properly, but is extremely resilient to any number of attacks and is proved to work. And it's Bitcoin and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Storj is the only project in this comparison which doesn't have its own chain. The platform is built on Ethereum. Okay. Currently proof of work, but exploring ways to change that as described here. The reason they decided to build on the Ethereum network is because of the simplicity of using it as a method of exchange. From the start, storage was never intended to be a true decentralized storage network. The idea was to be more of a ploy for distributed storage. First, they could mint money for development. Then, more importantly, they could use a centralized payment, blah, 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 blah. First, they could mint money to pay for development. And then, more importantly, they could get away from centralized payments providers like PayPal, which would have taken a major chunk. In any case, if you're interested in how consensus works, see here. Zero Chain is the only network here that uses proof of stake. I feel like this is not what we're looking for. It was introduced in 2016. Cutting edge, only a few coins have moved to it, namely Dash, Polkadot, and Stellar. Polkadot's moved to Zero Chain. Or is it O Chain? Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of anything with the two of them. Why would Polkadot even need to do that? The actual details are quite complex. We can read about it here. Okay, so just white paper. Every miner is a blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. Chains compare block time. Block time is how long it takes for transactions to go through. Filecoin. Filecoin uses proof of stake. Proof of space time as block time is 30 seconds on average. This is a bit odd to me because it's actually quite slow. Payment channels will be great. Okay, so this is more good. So 30 seconds is fine. Since C is very closely based on Bitcoin, the block time is also 10 minutes. Network itself is not designed for fast on-chain transactions. It's really meant to rely for three things: transactions, creating payment channels, and verifying storage contracts. So the slow time isn't, okay, that's fine. Storage is the only de-storage solution to not employ their own chain. As described above, they decided to use the Ethereum network due to the easy development of a coin on it. Because of this decision, the block time is 12 seconds. Yep, so Ethereum stuff. Join Tardigate. Pay note operators for the unused storage and bandwidth. I don't want to do that. That sounds. Put your extra disk space to work. Get paid. We pay you for your unused disk space to empower the storage. Your storage there. So if you got like a bunch of machines, like this seems like a cool way to make some money. All right, what if I want to store data? I mean, this seems pretty legit. Why haven't I heard of this before? Straightforward pricing. It feels like centralized though. Storage download. Yeah, this is good. Contact us. See, this whole contact us thing is where it's like a little sketch. Get started. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Scott. I gotta create. See, like in the whole create an account is like, okay, so is it really decentralized if I have to create an account with them? Decentralized. See, that's where I'm like, ducks. All right, I like the see how it works button. You're downloading Target distributes pieces of each file to a global network of independent nodes and then recompiles them securely on download. But whose nodes are these? So it says it's anybody's node. Developers. Create a freaking account. My name is John Wick. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, I'll sign up for this freaking thing. I'm going to sign up on a different... I'll sign up on a different thing. Because, I mean, this is the best way to... This is the best way to learn about stuff, right? Is just do it, right? Got it. Check your email for next steps. Okay, well, I can definitely check my email. Activate your email. Confirm your email. Success. Account verified. And I'm signing into this thing. Welcome to Tardigate. Developer library. Library docs. Oh, now I get access to the library docs. Now that I have a freaking thing. Uploading your first object. Now that they've got my KYC'd, now I can see the docs here. Prerequisites. Yeah, why the create prerequisites create an account with their service here? I thought this was built on Ethereum. Next, you have to add your payment method. So it's in USD. So how is this decentralized if I'm paying in USD? I'd love to chat with one of these peeps. Okay, so here's how I think it works. So it looks like the storage nodes probably are decentralized, but the way to get the data there isn't. I see. I got it, guys. I got it. So their satellites or their yep, I got it. Their backend is used as an oracle for these storage nodes. So they have a centralized oracle. That's how they're dumping the data on. I got it. So the storage is decentralized, but the retrieval and making it stored is centralized. Okay, I'm with it. This is actually cool. Because if it is really cheaper, this is actually, so it's cool, but it's not what we're looking for. We're looking for an actually decentralized, an end-to-end decentralized create access grant. Give your new access grant a name. Or add storage a token. So this is their, okay, so this is their token thing. Okay. Wow. Can't believe I accidentally typed corn market. Ugh. 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 It's gonna be just like an upward line. Oh, interesting. Well, now they're hitting the bull market right here, right? So you create a private key. Ugh. Windows. Create a bucket. Uplink. Bucket cakes created. Okay. Cheesecake. Okay. Okay. So this is like their links to a Telegram group are to an idle user account. Still looking for a good way to get in touch with them. Oh, Scott, you're even doing some good research. Status page. I mean, it looks like this is actually a cool solution. It's just not quite what we're it's not like truly decentralized, right? It's not, although truly so I was making fun of the Thea article, but it is hard for like things to be truly decentralized. There are different layers of centrality. Community forum. Okay, so they have their GitHub is active at least, yeah. So they look like a legit project, but it looks like it's more competitor to like Amazon than it is like way cheaper. Yeah, because like this is really telling the picture right here. Like this makes sense, you know. You upload it through their centralized portal, you know, goes through their backend. And we're getting a new challenger has entered the arena. Wrote a blog comparing Tardigate to their own storage. Well, if they're comparing Tardigate, then that's probably not what we want, right? NeoFS and a new challenger, Neo St. Petersburg, NeoFS. Okay, we got another one, guys. Okay, so here's what we've learned so far. Oh, let me close out of the mail stuff. So storage, upload through their centralized portal to a decentralized storage network. Not sure how centralized that is, but it looks like it's good. Seems like a competitor to projects like Amazon S3, you know, Google Storage, Google Cloud Platform Storage, etc. Does not appear, and I could be wrong, to be a good solution for a fully centralized stack in Web3. All right, cool. Here's the link to the comparison. Yep, I think. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks like this company. Hey, thanks for showing up. So it looks like this protocol. So they have, you know, they did one on Filecoin and they're doing one on stores. Let's do so they just put this out too. So since they just put this one out, let's read this one first since we just went over storage. We haven't really gone over Filecoin yet. But we can and should. So, a new challenger has entered the arena. First review of exciting development can be found in Neo News Today about services like NeoFS, CS Swarm, and Filecoin. Oh, so we have the suite here. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I should just go, right? But I want to learn. Decentralized storage has long been proclaimed as the backbone for Web3. The next-gen internet, but its capabilities and general accessibility for the masses have been consistently limited by a lack of incentive structure. These are vital for providing users with guarantees that blah 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 blah. Okay. Despite their commonalities, decentralized storage solutions come and blah 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 blah. NeoFS originated as a proposal for an integrated distributed storage protocol in the original Neo white paper. That's my backup alarm. Am I awake? I believe I am awake. So that's good. That's very good. The inclusion of a native data blah 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 and decentralized cheese. Store, retrieve, and manage off-chain. The final design for this system was created by Neo St. Petersburg, company, a Russian R&D team. NeoFS sources, blah, 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 blah. Enterprise Get Hardware, who they rent out some stuff. Rendezvous hashing over, what the hell is that? No, I can take it. I take your touch. Consensus distributed. We'll go there in a second. Making a solution extremely so blah 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 blah. Zero knowledge proof protocol, which is based on homomorphic hashing to preserve data integrity across the network asynchronously. This provides blah 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 blah. So you can conceived and see was blah 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 blah. Participants are blah blah blah. So blah blah blah. Okay. See ya, Skynet. Proof of work. I don't like that. Does Neo have a coin? Probably, right? I think I've seen like Neo coin, right? Neo coin gecko. Neo, yep. Is this the, yep, okay, so they have a coin. Participants agree to storage terms, blah, 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 which are settled in the blah, 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 first of blah, blah, blah. I guess we could do like when they were released and stuff, but I don't really care. That's a lot of data. 3 interactive hosts, cool. Filecoin. Most pedigree to this comparison. Yep, so then we have Filecoin. Let's put IPFS as a separate, even though they're kind of ceramic. Oops. So these 3 are all like part of the same suite. They're all homies. Back onto the storage decentralized. Satellite nodes are an open source client that can be run by anyone, including you. In this sense, we see the network is decentralized. Ultimate goal is to move open satellite process to blockchain 2.0 frameworks. Then the vision of unstoppable, truly decentralized cloud will be achievable. Oh, interesting. Is that in? Oh, it's from old Reddit. But then why do I have to? Why do I have to sign up on their freaking website? I mean, that's really the only question I have is like, why do I have to sign up on your website? To get token, I think. Token for auth, etc. What do you mean for auth? For authentication of what? Can I can't just buy their token? Like, because when we go to the prerequisites here, we have to sign up and add a payment method. You can use credit card. I mean, the fact that we can use credit card, like, that's super. To use the network? Yeah. Satellite nodes are an open source client that can be run by anybody. Why do I have to sign up here, though? So the satellite nodes are open source? Storage fully is storage. During the video, it seems like concept bridge removes and storage fully. Satellite nodes are open source. So they don't really provide documentation for running satellite nodes and do not provide support. It makes sense. The final incentive is not zero; it's negative. So yeah. So this is yeah. They don't provide documentation for running satellites and do not provide support. So it's like, no, storage is centralized by satellite nodes. Okay, so we're getting a little contradictory stuff here. Target gate to satellite. January 4th of what? Of this year? Oh, this is recent. It'll be another invite-only satellite. So it looks like they're probably aiming to have the satellite nodes be decentralized. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you're right. It looks like they are moving to more and more decentralized. At the moment, there's satellite nodes are centralized, and to use their platform, you have to sign up through their web portal. All in all, and I'll have to follow up with their teams or something. This is just speculation at the moment until I like really know what's going on. It looks like this is a good solution to storing data as a alternative to, I already said this. Good solution for cloud storage, but it isn't really decentralized yet. However, the team appears to be making strides to do so. Great. Filecoin. This is one of the, I talked to one of the guys from Filecoin over the weekend, which was cool. Gave me a lot of good information. Yeah, it's launched on mainnet. So here's what I know. Here's what I know about Filecoin. Incentive layer for IPFS. They issue challenges to you create agreements with the Filecoin. Actually, I think this is more correct like this. Create agreements with the Filecoin Lotus nodes, where the nodes agree to host your data. You can create multiple agreements with multiple Lotus nodes to keep backups of the data and keep it decentralized. The Filecoin protocol issues challenges to make sure the sources are still holding the data. If not, they are heavily penalized. So it's like a proof of stake. It's like a proof of stake, but like with this weird challenge thing. It can be built on top of IPFS or really any data storage. So yeah, so data so this is a solution, is a decentralized solution. Not sure how much stuff costs at the moment. I'll have to play with it. IPFS, an open source protocol used to upload data. anyone can host and upload data, and you can pin your data to have it persist. Actually, shit, what does pinning data do? Or pinning IPFS? Persistence, and pinning. Shit, what does pinning actually do? I have a bunch of stuff pinned and I can't remember what it does. But what does pinning actually do? Pinning prevents support data from being deleted. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They have a garbage collector. Other nodes can pin and host your data. However, there isn't really an incentive layer for them to do so. There are pinning services can pay for redone, and this would be the closest decentralized way. So Falcon cost, maybe, okay. Scott doing the research. Calculate approximate storage pressure. My guess, Filecoin is hovering around 65 USD. The rolling 24-hour reward for storage on the network is currently this or about. Says that they manage around $36 per terabyte. Duration, not sure. Yeah, storage duration probably is important. Storing a block for 2 years will be more expensive than for a month, and I know that the Filecoin network accounts for this. A brief exploration. It seems like they actually make bids to store at a certain price. That makes sense. So, yep, so it's IPFS. Great, decentralized protocol, but doesn't have persistence built in. Across the moment, works perfectly on top of Filecoin. Well, we'll see after I try it. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I can't do it. I can't hold on. I'll be right back, guys, I promise. Hey, what's going on, Bronson? Nice work at Market Make, dude. Yeah, we'll get to this in a second. Let's keep going down the rabbit hole here. Which is closest to NeoFS in terms of ideology of building service integrator like AWS, blah 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 blah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the data is decentralized. So okay. Blockchain. Both cases, blockchain is used for payment. Storage uses blockchain for storage. Neo uses Neo gas tokens. Runs on Neo 3.0 blockchain. So Neo does its own. Storage does Ethereum. Use storage as its token. And is ETH based. And has a token. Storage node owners. There's a side chain for data audits. Okay. Designed to work reliably, blah, 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 blah. Okay, base blockchain, Neo. Ethereum, with an I. or maybe there's a blockchain called Ethereum. I don't think so, though. It uses gas, so it does have its own separate token. Uses Neo gas. Okay, whatever. Who are these guys? I mean, they've been mentioned a billion times. Are they important? That's what I want. Services send. Simple example of integrating with Neo via HTTP allows storing files in a centralized network for share them via generated link. Okay, this is what I want. Objects stored on the UFS testnet are distributed across multiple geographic decentralized nodes. Blah 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 blah. Across files we upload. Blah 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 blah. 15 minutes, 1 hour, 48 files are uploaded in. Is this still in? Is this not mainnet yet? Fourth anniversary. Okay, well, developers. Front of dashboard. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh God. So I'm uploading this. I forget what's in this. I think it's just a bunch of nonsense. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense. It just says this. Why do I have this saved? I mean, this is weird. There's nothing in the developers thing. Like, there's no docs. So it looks like it's open source. There's a token. Not sure how to. I feel like, am I not Googling enough? I mean, they are open source. With the Neo blockchain. I mean, here's some stuff. Looks like it's meant to integrate with the Neo blockchain. Because that's this Neo VM. Smart contract development. C#. What? I do remember looking at this and being like, what sort of data are you looking to store on the blockchain? I'm curious about the requirements outside of being fully decentralized as possible. So right now, the project that I'm working on is looking for question data. So I'm looking for somebody to ask a question, and then it gets stored in a decentralized database. So just like, I don't want to store it's just a bunch of text. So. Ew, C#. Oh, it's originally written in C#. Oh, I'm gonna puke, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So it looks like it's like a... It looks like it's a smart contract platform with this Neo blockchain plugin. Here's what I'm gonna say, because I think I'm all set now that I've seen this C# stuff. Looks like it's a plugin for the Neo blockchain. Further research required, but after seeing its original implementation in C#, unless there is a good use case, I'm all set. C#. Oh my god. The C# is closed source. Ugh, gross. I'm gonna make open source code, make an open source software with closed source technology. Disgusting. Okay. Swarm. Son of a bitch. Swarm storage blockchain. Is this another one I gotta put on the list here? Swarm.ethereum.org. I love this. What is Swarm? Swarm is decentralized storage. This is great. I love this. It's like what button. That's fun. That's nice. Decentralized storage. Swarm is a system computer network nodes that created decentralized storage. Blah blah blah. There's blah blah blah. Okay, why? Swarm exists in Swarm is how. B is Swarm client implemented in Go. It's basic building block. Okay, Go. I'm with it. Blah blah blah. When MVP. We're going to skip it. It's MVP. Currently in MVP. So at the moment, doesn't have anything up. So this is Neo, talking about Neo. So I think I'm good on Neo. I think we're all set with Neo. Okay, cool. Let's where were we? Here. We're here. All right, Sia is Sia blah blah blah. Block time's 10 minutes. Did anyone say Lightning Network? Winky face. They made the winky face italic. What is an italic winky face? That's funny. Her storage is the only de-storage solution to not empty employ their own chain as credit, but they decided to use the Ethereum network to blah blah blah. Because of this decision, the block time is 12 p.m. Here's the block timer and sharders. Blah 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 blah. While I may have my qualm with POS in general, I do recognize as this is one upside of the tech. Okay, let's look at this. So we looked at storage. Tardigate is storage. Tardigrade, excuse me. Swarm mainnet Q2 this year? Oh shit. Fuck. Maybe I do have to look into it. Damn it. Thanks, Scott. $6 million private secure funds, blah blah blah. Okay, on second thought, well, all right, let's look into Swarm. Ah. Well, I guess there's not much to do. Incubated in the Ethereum Foundation. That's actually kind of a big deal. Currently in MP. Swarm was once incubated in the Ethereum Foundation. Swarm is supporting fair data. See, it's just I can't do anything with it, you know? Like bizarre. July 2018. So, I mean, we'll just have to keep tabs on it because right now it's like Beehive. Here we go. Zero chain is interesting to describe because it's the only chain I can do a little bit more. Dive into it later. Try beta net. Looks like it's on. Create wallet allocation. Do I have to create my own wallet? Okay. Try beta net. Community developer. Develop. What the hell is this token? Oh, that's just the name of the coin. ZCN. So what is that? It's like $4,000. So this is their DevNet. So they have their own blockchain. So their proof of stake blockchain for data, I think, right? That's what it looks like. World-class team of 2 guys. That's pretty much how it goes. Solutions community. Documentation. It looks like this is actually like ready to go. Does it not? Like this looks good. I'm kind of going down the rabbit hole with trying all these different freaking chains, but you know. Oh, there's my secret phrase, guys. Oh no. Oh, let me out. Someone test that. My wallet. Send me test CZN. Okay, cool. Wallet. Linked wallet. My wallet. Create new allocation. Size 1. Total cost. Create new allocation. Cool. Files. Upload file. Choose files. This one. Total cost. Upload as encrypted. Upload file. Do I lose some balance now? So how does this work? Download. I mean, this seems legit. I don't know if this is like all front end, right? Now I have 0 No, I have 0 money. Blobbers. Oh, that's pretty yikes. Zero chain console, no HTTPS cert. I mean, but yeah, that's just like, they just messed up their front end. Like it's yikes, but it's not like the end of the world. It's just like, oh, dude, you gotta fix that. I'm with you. I do the same thing. Like, I've had like calls with like people who are like, yeah, we're like a big hedge fund. We're like trying to do the world good. And I come to their site and I'm like, dude, it looks like your site's a scam. Fix that. Like, although like for the longest time, like Alpha Chain, my site was like not the best. But oh my god, look at it now. It's so hot now. Oh my god, look at how hot this is. Spicy, dude. Spicy. Right, come to blog page. Oh wait, I might have to fix this. Okay, I might have to fix that. But other than that, it's spicy. I'm looking for like the downside. It's because this seems like it works. It just doesn't have a lot of docs. Actually, no, it does have docs. It has the fucking API docs. It's gonna take me to the page. Yeah, okay. I'm actually with this. This seems good, right? Like, yes. Oh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can take it. I can take your touch. Says they have an Ethereum integration. Seems good. Yeah, seems good. So that one actually seems. This one actually seems good. CLI tool tutorials. They have some videos. Okay.
In this video, we are going to cover some utility functions of the CLI. Those are like the helpful functions which
This is
use
recent.
utility, but not
You love to see it.
PC. One of them which I really like the list files one, the list all, and then there is get, and then there is a lot of them. I would say stats, meta, which are like utility functions. So first of all, like
Time to go make donuts. I appreciate it. Have fun with your donuts.
So it will give you the read write bus, etc. Well, you can also use JSON tag if I'm not wrong. In some it's yeah, you can assign JSON format if you want. You can use the JSON tag, but right now we will simply use this. Now, if you have a list allocation, you can use get. Let me see. What are the parameters? Yeah, allocation JSON. So you can give your allocation, and it will give you the data of your allocation in detail, complete detail, allocation ID, transaction ID, priority, shard size, expiration, blobbers, and then the blobbers complete detail for each block. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, the read price range, write price range, and stats like use size, price, etc. All the details. And then there was, let's see what else. Get download cost, get upload cost. Okay, let's check them out. Get download cost. Again, always, I mean, even I'm not that familiar. I mean, we don't use the function a lot, so every time you see a new function, you're not there. Just use the self tag and see what it has. Okay, allocation ID, remote part. Okay, this is for like download. So since I don't have a file, if I remember. Okay, we have list as well. Let's see the list. For list, we have allocation, authenticate, JSON, lookup hash, remote path. So simply listing this file from blogger. So I mean, you guys have seen this me using this method in all of my videos. I generally use remote path as bracket and allocation tag. Where's my location?
See, it's like quick start guide. Oh wait, they do have a quick start guide? Oh, that's here. Okay.
Hi guys, this video will help you to understand the basic functionality of ZBoxCLI and ZBoxCLI. I hope that you have already done the setup as per the readme. So I'm going to start from the functionality point of view. Let me show you my config. So this is my config, and you can see that I'm using the one network, which is our beta net.
Okay.
For development right now. So yeah, this
That's like his RPC URL.
Nothing, just the config file. And here is my ZBoxCLI, ZBoxCLI. So the first thing I will require to do is create my wallet. So let's see what are the commands we have. I can simply do zwallet help. This will help me to get all the list of the commands, and since we don't have a wallet, any command we use, it will automatically.
He's going to create a wallet for his blockchain. Okay.
So creating a wallet is typically a side part. So let's start with faucet. Faucet is just to get some test tokens. So let's say if I do zwallet faucet and do help, so it will tell me the flags required. These are the global flags. We are really going to ignore them because these are by default set. But if you want, there is details. So with the faucet, we have input, we have method name, we have tokens. Well, since we are using the test network, the tokens are actually outputted as 1 on the back side. So it doesn't matter how many tokens you give, you're always going to get 1 token. So let's use faucet. Method name is 4. Yeah, PO your 4. And input will be just a random string. Maybe. Let's do this. And you see, it says that no wallet in path. This is my home path, which we can use. We can change using the config flag, but this is the default one. All this is given in readme anyway. So yeah, it created the wallet, it created the read pool. Since let's see if you have a wallet now. Yes, I have a wallet now. You can see, here's my wallet. All the wallet details are there. And executed process smart contract success. So let me check my balance now. Get balance. Yeah, get balance. You can always use the help command to know more details about any command. So
okay, makes sense.
You can see I have a balance. Let's try this again. And if I do it again, since I already have a wallet now, it's not going to create a wallet and the things again. See, no wallet created, just the faucet. Exactly. Directly faucet, and the value should be 2 now. And yeah, I have 2 tokens now. So that's it regarding creating a wallet, and your wallet is there, and you have balance. Cool. Let's move to ZBoxCLI. Well, ZWallet CLI is for wallet operations like tokens and locking, unlocking. And ZBoxCLI is more like for the storage operations like uploading, downloading, CRUD operations, and other stuff. I mean, we can simply see the commands again with help. As we do help, we have a list of commands, and all these commands are anyway explained in the readme anyway. So you can use the readme as well to see how to use each and every command and what does they do. So right now, simply I will go with the new allocation since I don't have an allocation. And with allocation, if you do help, you'll get a lot of commands. Again, allocation file name, data, expire, help, lock, MCTD. All of them have their own, what do you say, meaning just like size. So size simply says what size of allocation you want. By default is 2 GB. Data parity simply means.
So is the data just stored on this blockchain?
Expiry time by default it's 30 days, 70 hours. You can change it that well. Log is a.
These are stored on the blockchain.
Log in the right tool, which is required. I'm gonna use that in a while. And the max time completion by default it's 1 hour. You can update it as per requirement. So read price range, write price range. Yeah, they are by default 0 to infinity. So we are gonna select any blobber, doesn't matter what price range that is in. So yeah, I mean you can update the read price, write price as per convenience. All those options are given. So also we have one more thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm scouring the internet for decentralized storage players. So it looks like Zero Chain is legit. I'd have to look into are they actually talking to each other? But this looks pretty legit to me.
I mean, right now if I just create the allocation, it will give me random blobbers. It will not let me choose my blobbers on my terms that I want to use this blobber only. But yeah, in config we have this option. So let's see how we do that. We simply do list blobbers, list of blobbers. So this list.
So I think I'm with it. Enforcement of data retention. Okay. So I mean, seems good. Yeah, like it seems good. I think we're gonna jump off of this for a minute. Let's come back because it looks like it's good, but I would need to run like a node. Yeah, so Filecoin is built around this notion that like data can't be stored forever, and blockchains aren't good for storing data. So that is like the one thing that I was thinking about for zero chain, because it looks like zero chain just like it's just using a blockchain as its database. If you have like a if you have like a 1,000 terabyte blockchain though, like the scalability becomes like so hard. SIA uses a special type of smart contract called the file contract. This file contract officially does two things. It locks up coins from the renter and hosts until the proof window hits, and the host can submit a proof to the network to prove they still retain the data. I mean, this looks like the same thing. Unlike something like storage, there is no trust in either party, and the chain itself is the one that decides if the contract is valid or not. So this seems to be the same thing. Doesn't use redundant. Filecoin doesn't use redundancy, but like you can make multiple deals to make it be redundant. When the contract expires, host receives both collateral and reward. Host can set the collateral to anything they want, even to nothing. But any sane host selection algorithm makes sure that the host is going to... Okay. It looks like SIA is like the same as Filecoin, except for SIA is like... Okay. Seems good. Only downside is scale. When dumping... So this is why I wouldn't want to use it. When dumping all your data into a blockchain, it gets big fast. So SIA, here's what I'm going to say. SIA, proof of work, uses similar methodology as Filecoin. Makes nodes send proof that they have the data, they have contract agreements, redundancy is built in, well, it looks like it's built in. So, okay, so it looks like SIA / Skynet and Filecoin are pretty much competitors. They're like direct competitors. Zero Protocol is like a layer one, where Zero Protocol is like, yeah, we're gonna add all your stuff to the chain. It'll be there forever. Swarm, I don't know shit about yet. Neo is its own blockchain, and it looks like I mean, C#, man. Like, I don't even care. We'll talk about Ceramic soon. IPFS, Falcon. So it's looking like SIA and Filecoin are actually what I'm looking for, and then Ceramic too, but we'll talk about that soon. Yeah, it looks like this is legit. Like, I mean, what I'm reading makes sense. Unfortunately, the actual enforcement data, Zero Chain, is quite similar to Filecoin. Wait, it challenges the host? So I have Zero Chain wrong? Zero Chain. Because if it challenges... I think this blog is wrong. I think this is just a blockchain and it just dumps stuff on. It's just so hard to tell because there's so little docs on it. Yeah, I've already been here. Telegram channel. I'll have to chat with these peeps. Zero chain. I feel like the best the best way is just like ask people, is it so the data enters zero chain stored on the blockchain like as part of the hashes? Are there contract agreements to store the data? Looking at the decentralized storage option here. So I can reach out to them. That's great. I can reach out to Filecoin. I can reach out to IPFS. I didn't reach out to stores, but I think I actually understand theirs pretty good. Where did that? So I'm just not understanding something here. Let's go to SIA. That's great. You love to see that. Contact. Web portals. Discord. Yes. Now we're talking. Well, let me just open Discord real quick. All right, I'm in their Discord. Where am I? Where the hell? Do they not have a Discord? Or do I have to like... Where can I find their Discord? Am I already in their Discord? Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can't take it. I can't take your touch. Yeah, wait. Why am I not? Hello? Accept invite. Open Discord. Am I not allowed in? Do I already have it somewhere? Well, I don't like that. Continue to Discord. Oh shit. Oh wait, it's because oh that's right. It's not on the Lamau. Sorry. I was on my wrong copy link address. Sorry. I'm just big silly. That's my like test Discord basically. Messages failed to load. Okay. Where did you hear about SIA Skynet? The website. Or wait, where did I find about? Twitter. Some guy shielded it to me. Okay, hello. Hello. Looking at decentralized storage options. Game across your platform. Hoping to learn more. So are there any questions that I want to learn about Skynet? Not really. I mean, it looks pretty legit. They both. So I'm just gonna like ask them, hey, like, what's the difference between SIA and Skynet or Skynet and Filecoin? They both do challenges to nodes hosting the data. Obviously, Filecoin is a special form of proof of work, whereas Skynet is proof of work. Hold on. Hello, it's Patrick. Hey, doing well. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, give me hold on one second. Sorry guys, let me gonna go off real quick. Sorry guys. Tax stuff. Well, tax stuff for my family. Okay. So I've asked Zero Chain what's up. I'm about to ask. Content distribution is a bit of an oddity in the decentralized. People that want to watch videos in a browser don't want to run a full node. Yep. Though because of the nature of the space, full nodes are necessary in order to retrieve files. Different networks. I bet you Skynet makes you run a full node. Different networks. Blah blah. Is kind of odd to say the least, since data has to be sealed to be counted as provable storage. So they're saying retrieval takes a long time. Is effectively dead development-wise due to lack of incentive structure. Well, no, that's Filecoin. Yikes. So I think this person doesn't know that Filecoin and IPFS work together. Because if you just do the incentives with Filecoin, I mean, pulling from IPFS is really easy. Okay, so it's SIA. SIA is to Filecoin as Skylinks is to IPFS. Or that's what I'm thinking. SIA is to Filecoin as Skylinks is to IPFS. Storage, I mean, I don't think we need to go into that. It's kind of odd. Odd. Filecoin is a bit odd. Content is odd. Filecoin is odd. Storage is odd. This isn't that bad, actually. I mean, 8 cores is kind of big. I mean, the 1 terabyte SSD isn't terrible. 8 cores is kind of big. You know, this is actually, that's pretty fucking big. Yeah, this is kind of standard what we see in the community. It's very inefficient and wasteful by design. Yeah, I'm not into that. It's on the Skynet wiki. Okay, so who wins? I bet you guys are going to say Skynet wins, huh? I think storage and Filecoin should immediately be eliminated. Filecoin is egregiously slow due to the seal/unsealing process. Storage just really isn't centralized. Yep, we came to the same opinion. So who wins between SIA and Zero Chain? Well, right out the gate, we have to keep in mind that Zero Chain just flat out doesn't exist yet. It's currently wrapping. Yep. Oh, so this is, yep. Yeah, I agree with this part. Now, SIA isn't perfect. There's a lot of problems with it here. Honorable mentions. Okay, Arweave. Data isn't sent because miners don't get paid more over time for storing the data. They only keep accruing more and more data, which will, in all likelihood, lead to a fork in a couple years to allow miners to ditch data. Its bad design cannot practically hold more than a couple KB per user and sustain itself. Made safe. Made safe despite the cool name. Okay, well, you forgot ceramic, my dude. Or ceramic, or however you pronounce it. Okay, so this was good. So this was a biased article, obviously, but I think this is a good starting point. It's a really good starting point. Storage Wars. Skynet take. All right, I'm with it. Found. How many times did they use odd? Filecoin is odd. Filecoin is odd. Filecoin is odd. What's their Twitter handle? Why can't I find their Twitter handle? SIA blockchain Twitter. SIA Tech HQ. That's what it is. A good place to start. Just keep in mind it's biased. But gives some solid info. All right, cool. So Arweave. Did I look into this before? Why am I having flashbacks? I feel like I looked at Arweave before. Learn more. Okay, so I think Arweave is actually the like the dump it all into the chain. Arweave. Dump it all into a blockchain. Do it. Can I? $250. Y'all gonna need to put up more than that. Yikes. Not a whole lot here, huh? Oh, yikes. Oh, that's yikes. The curl doesn't even work. Okay, let's do a quick them our weave test.js. Oh, we got a fucking our weave. I mean, at least this one was just like, hey, get started, go. Like, the other ones are kind of like, So I have to give it that. It's a little bit more upfront than the other ones. But if you're gonna put it in your doc, you know, if you're gonna put it in your docs, it better work. Okay. So yeah, we get this same error. Oh, that's pretty yikes, guys. Oh wait, what the hell? Okay. And the fact that the curl doesn't work is like, yikes. Can I even just like put it in the header? Is it just HTTP? Is that what it is? Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Let's just make sure we have it right. Sorry. Install the miner. Dated there. I mean, this is like pretty similar to like an ETH node, right? I mean, I like the docs here better than anything else, but also like I understand what they're doing. Join our Discord. Okay, I'm in your Discord. Is it proof of work, proof of stake? What are we talking about here? Why are we revolutionize blockchain data storage with a new proof of access consensus mechanism? New proof of access. The hell is that? The hell is proof of access? Ooh, I don't like this. Ooh, I don't like that. In June of what year? 2018. So they're probably already relaunched. Arweave coin. Coin market cap. Ugh. Okay, so yep, they've launched their token. Has a token. See what it looks like. C. Okay, I'm with that. They're using like some legit, like a legit. They're like using some OG shit here. Okay, I'm with that. Big. Why not? You didn't explain anything to me here. That's cute. I like this. That's a good line. mean, this looks legit. I just don't understand how the proof of access start. All right, so they're responding to me. All right, so this is good. All right, so yeah, so it is what we thought. It's just dump it on the blockchain. So I'm chatting in the Discord. How does this work? Also, this is on the site. Store. Why does he not store all blocks? To say most nodes can be light nodes, be the equivalent of light nodes. Also, the curl command in the docs page seems to be not responding. Not sure if I need to run my own node or something. So I got a welcome, that's cool. Ain't nobody responding to me. I'm just being impatient though. Are we JS? I don't want JS. I want Python. Oh, Lamau. Go. I guess I could use Go. So there's. It looks like it's just a blockchain, right? It's just you just dump it on. I think if they go for the smart contracts too, and they tightly couple the logic and the data, they're gonna run into issues. They're gonna run into issues. Unlike proof of work, argument doesn't depend on the previous block only to validate transactions. Instead, it uses the previous block and a random block in the chain. What? What the hell? Transactions in this recall block are then hashed against the current block to generate a new block. When miners solve the problem and find an appropriate hash, so don't use the previous block, they use a random block? Oh, I don't like that at all. All right, who's this guy? Oh, he was the guy who was chatting with me on Twitter. Ooh, okay, Sam. And he sent me this too. Who's this guy? PhD dropout. Okay. All right, Sam. Storage endowment. Arweave's, okay, why isn't this like front and center? Arweave's data storage is backed by sustainable, transparent economics that allow you to put blah, blah, blah. Similar to traditional economic endowment structure, when a piece of data is added to the Arweave network, the user pays a principal upfront on which interest in the form of storage purchasing power is accrued. Over time, interest on this one-time upfront payment is given. Does it offer hardware space for the blah, blah, blah? By using extremely conservative estimates for storage pricing, Arweave ensures the long-term viability of the network's endowment. Wait, what? Hmm. Am I just not understanding endowment right? The action of endowing. Oh my god. Endowment is a legal structure for managing and in many cases infinitely perpetuate a pool of financial real estate or other investments. Okay. Ugh, they're pointing me to their fucking yellow paper. Oh god, I'm gonna read this. Oh, this long ass garbage fucking thing. Okay, let's find out. Proof of access. Alright, let's just read their stupid fucking yellow paper. 67 pages long. Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Fulfill blah blah blah. Alright, here we go. Each block is linked to two prior blocks. The previous block in the chain, as with traditional blockchain protocols, and a block from the previous history in the blockchain, the recall block. Consequently, the ROE blockchain data structure is not strictly a chain, but is a slightly more complex graph structure that we call the block weave. So it hashes the past one and a random one. So, all right, we're gonna, if we're gonna do this fucking white yellow paper, we're gonna do it right. Block weave is the name of the chain, sort of. It hashes the previous block and a random one from the past. In a deterministic but unpredictable choice of the block, how the fuck is that possible? This is yikes as fuck. What the fuck? In order to mine or verify a new block, a node must have that block's recall block. Well, each block is linked to 2 prior blocks. The previous block in the chain is the previous. So if it's linked to the previous block, then if it gets hashed, then you don't need to do the fucking random block. How is randomness in a deterministic system possible? Like Chainlink VRF does it because it does that shit off chain, because it fucking, you can't have a random number in a deterministic system. You can't even do that with your regular fucking computers. And then if it's hashed with the previous block, why do you need to add a recall block? Okay, so these are my current questions. So let's see if this yellow paper does that. Because the reason that, yeah, okay. In order to mine and verify a new block, a node must have that block's recall block. Demonstrating proof to the miner has access to the recall block is part of the block construction. Oh, okay, wait, no, I see why that's actually important. All right, so the answer here is actually maybe they just have the header, the head block. This wouldn't be helpful because they'd have to replay the chain to get the data, which is insane. Okay, so never mind. So that makes sense. Insane. So the entire recall block data is included in the material to be hashed for input to the proof of work. So the whole recall block is included in the hashing of the proof of work. Okay, so they pick a random block from prior and they hash that whole fucking thing in this one. Okay. Proof, what is this called? Proof of access. Miners to store rare blocks more than incentivized to store well-replicated blocks. Miners with access to it compete among a smaller number of miners per work. Store rare blocks on average receive a greater reward. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm more with it now. Proof of access. Deterministic but unpredictable choice of a block. See, like the deterministic but unpredictable is insane. Okay, so I'm more with it now. A network is storing 1 petabyte of data, where only 2 petabyte of data storage capacity and unhealthy. The proof of access incentive pushes miners to make sure they have copies of data that few other miners are storing, reacting reflexively in a situation. In a well-functioning network where 1 petabyte of work or 100 petabyte storage. Memo, I forget what this word means. In the standard blockchain paradigm, blockchain concrete full node must store the block. By only the current block. Okay, I'm with this. Yep. Proof of access makes sense. So for our random number is generated in a Great, so I understand proof of access now. Yep. We have a ranking. That's kind of cool. We're getting the block generation. That's fine. Token economy. Transaction pricing. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. All right, random. How do we do this random thing, guys? Random. Should spell it right. Okay, I think I'm with it. I'm gonna ping this guy on Twitter. Hopefully he'll give some more info. Just read the yellow paper. I think it makes sense. Going to be interesting to scale with the I understand the approach. Going to be interesting to see how this scales. The POA. I don't really like the POA as much as like a POS slash P. Yeah, I don't he doesn't give a shit what my fucking thoughts are. The only thing that doesn't make sense is picking a random recall block in a deterministic way. This doesn't seem possible. I think the approach card is tweet. Okay. See how they respond. Aha. Okay. So we got some Skynet people responding. By core functionality, I mean the attempt to store user data on some node's host. Then pretty much everything could be simplified down to looking similar. You could even use Bitcoin nodes to small piece of data. I find it super important to analyze it deeper because the underlying structures and mechanisms are not even remotely similar and are a matter of years of difference in development time. I think the article explains the difference in fundamentals very well, but feel free to ask once you finish reading. Best thing you can do now is try to upload something to Filecoin, see how it does or doesn't work, and try the same thing on Skynet. Okay. So they're like, nah, bitch, you didn't fucking read it. That's basically what they said, which, okay, maybe I didn't fucking read it. Well, no, I did fucking read it. They did say something interesting. I did have a hard time Filecoin uploading shit to the Filecoin docs. There's definitely a lot of friction to get to this thing. Oh, I gotta sign in. Oh, fucking KYC. Alright. Well played, see ya. Well played, Skynet. I think I mean, but this is what it's meant to do, right? Filecoin is the incentive layer. Feels like Skylinks is to IPFS as Filecoin is to SIA. Upload to IPFS and use Filecoin to incentivize other nodes to host the same data. So I can upload to IPFS. No issues. I can upload to Skynet, no issues. I think I'm using a node from. How do you do this? A node from your team when uploading via the website, the Skynet website. Thanks for the insight to figure out which tool for my project. Just doing a lot of learning today. That's really all we're doing here. So I think I don't understand zero chain. Is there any other? This is what we want. This is their blog. See ya. So there's a lot of new players in the game, basically. This is some emerging shit. I just hate proof of work, man. Storage, let's skip that one. Swarm, we're skipping that one. What am I not understanding on this one? Blog. Consensus is minor, storing blocks shorter, and data storage. Storing blocks and data storage are different. Okay, miners, okay. So they also issue a challenge. So here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like at this point it like doesn't matter. Like they're all doing the same shit. Like this, they all issue these challenges. Then whoever has it is cool. So I just want to use whichever one's the best. I feel like I just use IPFS and Filecoin just because like I see they're all doing something slightly different. They're all doing something clever. I don't like proof of work. Proof of work. Adapted. Proof of stake. Proof of work. Adapted proof of stake. Ceramic. The only one I left I gotta look into is ceramic. Proof of work. That's just that. Ceramic, swarm, zero chain. Hey, what's up, Alpha Guy? We're looking into decentralized storage. So we're still doing K-base, but yeah, we took most of today to look at decentralized storage. So we looked at like Arweave, ceramic I still gotta look at, but CS. I talked to some ceramic people at ETH Denver, which was cool. But yeah, we looked at CS, Skynet, Filecoin, IPFS. We're gonna look at ceramic Neo, which I think is just garbage. Swarm, Zero Chain, Arweave. Yeah, what do you think? I like how much shorter this is. What's up with this KYC shit? Okay, whatever. So it is proof of stake. I mean, it looks legit. I gotta jump off in 10 minutes. Damn, you shouldn't have tossed it, man. I mean, they're all probably fine, right? What do you think is the best one, Alpha Guy? Because I gotta jump off, unfortunately. It looks like Skynet is good, except for its fucking proof of work. Looks like Filecoin is good, but it's a little bit confusing. Fuck, I wanted to look in ceramic. Neo looks bad. Swarm isn't done. Zero Chain looks good. Like, Zero Chain looks good. Arweave makes sense. But I don't know how it does its random challenge. I mean, they all look fine. CM Filecoin, to be honest. Why? Like, I'm sure the different teams do different stuff, but like I'm getting the gist. They all kind of do, but then it's like, oh, which one do I pick? Desired properties. Preface, yeah. I think POS is a lot better. So like because of POS, like I'm already like, okay, no, yes, yes, no, because Arweave is like, yeah. And it should have its own chain. Yeah, I think you're right. So this has its own chain. So the only one left is ceramic. Which ceramic I read is like built on top is like, I fucking forget. I like had a conversation with them too. I think I have a notes file or a notes folder. Filecoin Records Agreement. On-chain says data. Yeah, yeah. Filecoin and IP. So they're not the same, but they're part of the same stack. Data on ceramic is set up by key. Every update to that data is updated to the blockchain. Updates to documents are put into a big batch. Ceramic document is bypassed. Ceramic doesn't have its own blockchain. So Ceramic's a network of nodes that basically, it doesn't have its own blockchain, but it checks on shit. But you can have a Filecoin plugin if you want to do that data stuff. It uses Eth as its commit log history. So you run a Ceramic node which pins shit on IPFS and you use a Filecoin. But why do you even need Ceramic? Because it abstracts away some of the contracts. Okay. It just... I don't care about the Ethereum connection. You just use Chainlink and you're good to go. So like Ceramic, IPFS, I mean, they're all fucking confusing. I feel like what I really have to do is just build with all of them and just like get a feel for what's up. Holy shit, I just got told to research shit myself. No, not Chainlink. No, so Chainlink just uses the connection piece. So like if they're like whatever decentralized storage thing it is, like just use Chainlink to make a call to that blockchain and then pull it into your smart contract. So I just got told to do my own research, like when like asking questions to do my own research. Like that's like that is ridiculous. I don't like that at all. That's that elitist bullshit that I can't stand. Like I ask, hey, like how do I do this? And they go, oh, do your own research. Like I came to your fucking Discord to like do research. Jesus Christ. Like someone came to like the Chainlink Discord to get help. Hey, like I'm a little confused. My API call isn't going through. Do your own research. Oh my god. Anyways, I gotta jump off. Thanks guys for joining. Hopefully I'll do a little bit more research on this stuff, and I think really I just have to build with them. Like I'll go over the white papers again, build with them, and then like I'll just build with all of them. Whatever. All right. Thanks guys.